But first, we're uncovering new details about the tragic avalanche that killed 9 people near Castle Peak back in February. Cal OSHA announcing 7 violations and more than $151,000 in penalties against Blackbird Mountain Guides, the tour group leading the deadly excursion. Thanks for being with us tonight for Fox 40 News at 10. I'm Noah Anderson. Eric and Nikki are off tonight. Fox 40 Sierra Krug now joins us live in the studio with those updates. Sierra.
Yes, Noah, Blackbird Mountain Guides has filed a formal appeal of the citations. I want to clarify, Cal OSHA's findings are solely related to workplace safety and protocol. They do not reflect any investigation on the civil or criminal case levels.
Tragedy in the Sierra.
While we wish we could have saved them all, we are grateful that we can bring them home.
It's been 6 months since a 15-person backcountry skiing excursion led by Blackbird Mountain Guides turned deadly after an avalanche killed 6 skiers and 3 guides. Now, in one of the first updates in months, we're getting some answers. The state's workplace safety watchdog, Cal OSHA, completing its investigation into the incident, citing Blackbird Mountain Guides with 7 violations, including failing to correct the imminent hazard posed by traveling in avalanche terrain when the avalanche danger was rated high, failing to provide effective employee training, failure to assess the need for protective equipment, and more. 5 of the 7 were classified as serious or willful serious.
There are some things that we'll probably never be super clear about on this incident.
Jeffrey Kalustian is a legal expert based in Nevada County. He has experience handling ski-related cases.
The analysis is going to be different for the guides themselves because they were working. And actually, the Cal OSHA issues may have more of a bearing on what happens with the potential claims by the heirs of the guides.
While Cal OSHA investigations are separate from any potential civil or criminal suits, so he can't comment on that, the attorney was able to offer insight into the legal elements of this high-profile incident.
The one thing that I keep coming back to is that there was not just one decision that led to this tragic incident. It was a series of decisions.
According to their website, the tour group requires clients to sign waivers. Kalustian clarifies that doesn't absolve the company of all responsibility. He says evaluating potential negligence could be a core part of ongoing investigations. Now, Cal OSHA also proposing $151,300 worth of penalties against the company. I asked Kalustian about that number.
It's a significant fine, and it's a lot of money for a guide company to pay, but weighing that against the potential liability for all the lost lives, it certainly pales in comparison to their potential liability for all the people that died in the avalanche.
Blackbird Mountain Guides appealing the citations, saying in a statement, quote, "The citations do not reflect the reality of our profession or the safety program we have built." A spokesperson adding they believe the company operated in, quote, "full compliance with requirements," adding their role occurred in dynamic environments in an uncontrolled setting.
Blackbird Mountain Guides also emphasizing that all guides on the trip had years of experience and the highest level of mountain guide training. I've reached out to the Nevada County Sheriff's Office for updates on any potential criminal investigations. They have not yet answered. Noah, back to you.
All right, Sierra, thank you.